He's got it down about 14 inches now. But even covered up, around there's all our sweet potatoes. I'm afraid our sweet potatoes got a little bit chilly. Okay, we're out here planting still. It rained, we got started late. There's supper, pork loin, meatballs, mashed potatoes, skillet potatoes, some of that's leftovers, but still good. That's good pork loin, meatballs. Lemuel's tearing into his. That's what we're doing.
Okay, so we're gonna go over to the hog house. We have a manure pumper guy named Brandon with his tractor. He's only by himself. Don't know where his other helper is, but he's by himself pumping manure out. And we're going to try to go get some footage of that, me and Dad.
Good job. We'll go show you how to pump manure. There's our garden. I got down to 29 degrees last night. And you see we had to cover everything up. And even covered up, all the cabbage and tomato plants seem to do well. But even covered up, around there's all our sweet potatoes. I'm afraid our sweet potatoes got a little bit chilly, even under the buckets. But everything else looked pretty good. But I don't know. Day before Mother's Day, and it got down to 29 last night. So we're gonna go over here and show you manure pumping a little bit. Okay, I'll show you. Now you got a tractor that runs the PTL and the pump from the manure through a flexible tube up what we call a standpipe. And it goes right in there. So he's loaded now. He operates it on a remote control, and away he goes. He leaves the tractor there going, and it's circulating manure. And you better put your curtains down, because when you circulate this manure, it will generate some gas. I'll show you. There's the hog house. And the wind's blowing stout today, keeping the gas off. And there is the manure. Black gold. Not quite, but that's what it is. So pretty thin, really. That's the way you do it. We'll go over to the field and we'll watch them apply. But that's the way you pump it. And I'll show you how high it was. You can kind of see on the sidewall how high it was. He's got it down about 14 inches now. We'll go ahead and get this building pretty low, and it'll last till fall. We don't have to worry about getting too much manure built up on us. Here, you record it. Go up and watch it injecting back there. Watch. Here, I'll follow him.
This thing is hard to get
Yep.
out with. I wonder what gear he's in. Make it so fast.
Yeah, he can go on fast, can't he? And now it soaks down. Don't get in there. Now let me show you where he's been. See that? That's where he's been. That's where he's been. That's where he's been. That's where he's been. He's put manure on. He's put manure on all of that. That's had manure. That's where he's been right there. That's what. So that's how we apply manure. You recording?
Yes.
Okay, get closer to your window. We'll record them. Tell them it's a 9420R.
9420R green John Deere manure spreader behind it. John Deere's tractor. Oopsies. Sorry.
That's okay. You got some good footage?
Yep. Those
Okay. 9420R.
and that right, the disc is behind it right there. That helps bury the manure.
Yeah, we inject it in the ground.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So we're pumping in the spring here. We don't always do this. Actually, this is our first time, but some folks do it every year to make sure you get good into the fall, because you don't want to lack capacity. So we're pumping here in the spring. We're putting it on some corn stubble. These manure pumpers, they barely disturb the ground, and it won't be long we can plant some beans. We haven't planted a lot of beans. Some guys are done. The neighbor had beans up. I don't know if the 29 degrees affected him or not, but it's just too cold for us to plant, really. We didn't feel like having beans in the ground until we're going to get some warm temperatures for it. So we're going to try to go hard. It's Saturday. We're going to try to go hard Monday and Tuesday. And we got heat and rain coming in the end of next week, which is what we want for beans. So we're going to try to slap our beans in before that moisture and that heat gets here. And they should do pretty good. I don't think we've lost a lot considering how dry it is / how cool it is yet. So that's our plan.
That's how we pump manure. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, share the video, and watch as much as possible.
Y'all come back now. Cheers.